What's going on, gamers? Today, we're going to go over how to reset the Nether on your Bedrock worlds. Before we hop into this tutorial, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get notified of every new tutorial we upload, just like this one. In Minecraft, exploring the Nether can be quite exciting. From the lakes of lava to the dangerous creatures, it's quite a thrill to explore and pine for resources. However, after some time, resources may deplete, requiring a large travel to find any sort of treasure. Although here at Apex, we're going to show you how you can easily reset your Bedrock Edition Nether, allowing for new resources to be generated. Quick note before we get on with the video is that this guide does require you to have the Windows 10 Bedrock Edition and a server running a dedicated Bedrock server version. You could find a guide on changing your server version located in the description of this video. Along with that, we're also going to have a guide on how to make a backup of the server world. This can undo any potential issues that may occur when directly editing said world. You can find our guide on creating world backups and a guide for restoring the backup linked in the description below this video. We also highly recommend removing all players from the Nether before starting to prevent any issues when they respawn back in. Our first step in downloading the world is you're going to head to your Apex server panel and go ahead and stop your server, and once your server becomes fully offline, you can go ahead and scroll down until you find the world field and take note of the world name that is loaded. Once you've got that name, go ahead and connect to your files using an FTP program. We recommend something like CyberDuck or FileZilla. Once you connect to the FTP, go ahead and click on the folder named Worlds. In this directory, locate the world folder with the same name as the world field from earlier,
and drag it onto your computer files.
Somewhere like your desktop or a folder where you know you're going to find it easily later on. And now, we're going to need to import the world to Singleplayer. In the top left of your File Explorer, click the View tab, and then click the checkbox for file name extensions. Enter the downloaded world folder, highlight all of the files, and then right-click them to zip them using your preferred zip program, something like 7-zip or WinRAR. Ensure that when you first set the world files, only set the individual files and not the entire folder. If the folder is converted to the .mc world, it's not going to import correctly to the game. Simply rezipping these files, the individual files, should allow this to work normally. Now, right-click the new file and select the rename option. Change the .zip extension to .mc world and then hit enter. Confirm any pop-up that appears here. This is intended. Now your world should be saved as a .mc world archive. And you're going to go ahead and open up Minecraft Bedrock Edition and click play. Once you click play, click on this little arrow button to the right of the world and browse for your .mc world file, and then click it, and then click import at the bottom right of this window. And once you're done, just join the world at least one time. Now that we've gotten all of this out of the way, we can go ahead and reset the Nether. You're going to need to download and install the Amulet editor from the www.amuletmc.com website. Once you've gotten this downloaded and installed, we can move on. When the Amulet app file is open, go ahead and click Open World. Then click on the Bedrock dropdown. When this is opened, go ahead and select your desired world. When the world is loaded, click on 3D Editor on the left and change the dimension drop down to the Nether, and then click on Chunk at the bottom.
Now we're going to click on Delete Chunks to the left.
so that you can select all of the nether chunks. Finally, go to File and then Save to save the world. Now, we need to export the world so that we can upload it onto the server. Go ahead and open up Minecraft and then click Play. You're going to see a list of your single-player worlds. To the right side of the world you wish to download, click the Edit icon, and then scroll down until you find Export World and then click it. Now, you're going to see your world into another directory or on your desktop, just somewhere you can easily find it. And then right-click the exported.mc world file and then rename it to change it from MC World to .zip. And then open the .zip file and unzip the contents into a regular folder. If you have 7-zip, you can just extract it into its own folder as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and upload the world to our servers. First things first, before you make any changes to your server anytime, you're going to go ahead and stop your server. This prevents any errors from occurring. Now, you're going to go ahead and open up an FTP client like FileZilla or CyberDuck. And if you don't know how to connect your server files with an FTP client, we already have a guide on how to do so. So go ahead and connect to your server files. Once you're connected, go ahead and locate the new folder that has those unzipped files and drag it over to the /world folder of the server. Now, just wait for the world to fully upload through FileZilla and make sure no files fail to transfer. If any of these files fail to upload, you're going to have to restart this process entirely, as this could cause huge errors to your world. And before the next step, go ahead and right-click that world to rename it, but don't rename the file. Just copy the words here or the text here that is the name of the world. And now we're going to make sure that the server is set to use the world. Navigate through your Apex server panel and locate the world field. Enter the name of the folder you uploaded exactly as it appears. That's why we copied it in the last step. So just paste that in or type that in exactly as it appears as you uploaded it on your FTP program. If it's not the exact name of what you're putting into this world field, it could cause your world to load incorrectly or not load your world at all. And then all you have to do is restart your server and the world will have a fresh nether. Here at Apex, we think that managing your server should be easy. That's why we make stuff like resetting the nether on your Bedrock worlds super convenient. Well folks, that's all we've got for you today, and as always, we hope you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.